Hey there, start here. So I've cleared my way up to level 99 just in my, level ladder climbing, and I wanted to show you the team that I used to quickly climb up to level 99 just to get this boss murdered very, very quickly. If you saw my previous video, you know I have a Malphasie, and she is EX2, and I definitely used her to clear this boss out. Now this is a 2-turn clear, could definitely be used as a farming clear. Just to farm for the Fortuna rewards. It probably could be a first turn clear strategy if I had an EX2 Ingus, but I don't. My Ingus is EX1, so I had to make it a 2-turn clear. But anyways, let's get through it. No mods, and I will do more level 99 no mods clears that don't have Malphasie, so don't worry. This is just my first team that I used to just clear it out quickly. Like I said, if I had an EX2 Ingus, he would go in Kaito's place, but I don't have an EX2 Ingus, so Kaito it is. And then, yeah, Malphasie hard carries this fight, like no joke. She does all the damage here. Ibarra and Elena, they're just, as a supporting act. Ibarra can definitely be pretty much anybody you want. You could even bring a physical DPS if you have Kaito, because Kaito can get rid of the undispellable defense buffs. So yeah, a lot of options there. But if you have Malphasie, she is going to hard carry this one for you, easy peasy. All right, I'll show you the gear real quick. It's really inconsequential for most of these units, like Kaito. His gear is irrelevant. He just is here for his abilities and a chain slave. Elena, just typical bulk in her normal form. I didn't even change it from the previous Clash of Wills, but then in Abrasia form, obviously want to build her for damage and killers, so I gave her some killers on this end. Obviously her own vision card. She's not capped on killers. She's got 200 avian, 300 demon, 200 fairy. That's just the best I could do, but yeah, she's really here just for some side damage anyways. She's mostly here for the leader skill, of course. Malphasie, we're not going to be using her normal form at all, but I geared her the same in both forms, basically. So I'll go over, I'm just going to shift her real quick. So she does have 2 of her STMRs, because I pulled a couple of copies on the way to Pity. So I went ahead and got 2 of her STMR. If you don't have 2 of her STMR, that's fine. In her offhand, you can put like Nora's STMR or Cacteria's STMR, or if you're going really budget, you can use Emir Gauntlet from the trial rewards. And that'll be just fine. I gave her all my best Clash gear because she is the leading lady for this Clash of Wills. And then, yeah, Mythical Order to finish capping up her killers. Sources of Power is just for EPing. Helm Mastery so that she can equip the Ruler's Crown. If you don't have that, just put her High Mag Hat on her, that's fine. Double Catharsis to finish filling up her TDW. You can also obviously put her own TMR in that slot as well. Her own vision card is fine, so she's capped on bird, demon, and fairy, and 300% LB damage. That's all she needs, and she's good to go. Bulwark doesn't need anything special. All right, he's irrelevant. He's literally here for the wind, imbue, and imperil, and the fairy killer. That's pretty much all he's doing here. All right. Sylvie, she's going to be in Abrasia form the whole time. She just needs to be provoke and evade provoked, because this boss does a crap ton of single target physical attacks, but it has absolutely no accuracy. So you have an evade provoke unit to just soak up all the single target physical hits, and you're fine. It's too easy. So that's all Sylvie needs to be. She's obviously here just for buffs, for her brace shifted LB for the demon killer, and that's pretty much it. Ibarra, you can gear her however you want, but honestly, like she's just here to chain with Malphasie, to chain Extreme Nova. You can use an EX0 Ibarra. You could use a 2B here if you wanted to. Anyone who can chain Extreme Nova really is going to do fine. Even physical DPS units, because if you bring Kaito, like I said, you can get rid of the defense buff. And you can bring a physical chainer here as well. But here's how I geared my Ibarra for this one. She is almost capped on Bird Killer, full Demon, full Fairy, 300% LV damage. But as you're going to see in the damage report at the end, yeah, the damage is you know, just icing on the cake, really. All right, so here's the team. Let's get this done in 2 turns real quick. All right, so Bulwark will go ahead and do Tempest Tempo for the Wind Imbue for the party, plus the Imperil, all that jazz, and then Moop's Melody for the Fairy Killer. All right, because you know there's a chance we might not have Kaito's killers up next turn anyways, but and if you're not bringing Kaito, you know, then you're definitely not going to have it. All right, Kaito will just do Crashing Waves. If you wanted to bring a physical damage dealer in place of Ibarra, then you would do Unpredictable Tide, and that will get rid of the defense buff because it's otherwise undispellable. And then Deep Submersion, Deep Stabilizing. All right, so you can go ahead and do that. All right, so that dispels the attack and mag buffs, but all right, as you will notice, if it'll show it to you, come on, the defense buff remains. So if you need to bring someone like 2B or someone who can chain Extreme Nova but is a physical DPS, just use Undulating or Unpredictable Tide to get rid of that defense buff. All right, Sylvie. Oh, actually, before I do anything, let Elena go ahead and do her LB for the mod boost and for the mitigations for the party. Sylvie will now do Paladin's Defense for the Mirage, Poached Demon on Malphasie, and I've got your back on Elena to refill her LB so she can go again next turn. All right, Malphasie, she's going to quad. We're going to come down and do Avian Rancor. That's for the Bird Killer. So now everybody gets a Bird Killer. We'll do Murderous Mob for the Wind Imperil field. We'll do Skilled Scavengers for the mod boost to her LB, because this does a nice 50 times mod boost to her LB. And even fills up her LB. So even if your Malphasie's only EX1, boom, you're still going to be ready to go with the strategy. And then finally, Fleet Winged Flyers for the 150 amp and the mag store. Make sure this is the last thing you do so that the mag store does not get overwritten. All right, Ibarra is going to come in and do Kinmetsu Prayer for the Demon Killer, Wish of Vengeance, and Tsukio for her own mag store. Even though we're not going dark, that's fine. All right. So yeah, the boss will do a whole crap ton of single target. Like, look at that. I mean, it's insane. It's like, why have a boss do all these physical attacks if you're not going to give it accuracy? And then yeah, Elena covers all the magic attacks because she auto covers. Now, if you don't have Elena, just put another magic tank that can do auto cover in there, and then have Malphasie use her leader skill. That should be just fine. All right, so we're going to shift Elena to do her LB. Sylvia will do her LB for the mod boost. You see Bulwark. Bulwark can do Hurricane Harmony because we have over 100%, which is nice. Also has Sacred Symphony. So if you didn't have Ibarra, you could do Hurricane Harmony and Sacred Symphony on this turn for the 200% Demon Killer if you didn't bring Ibarra with you. So I'll go ahead and do that just to show you. It's like, yeah, that's what he can do on this turn. And then Kaito literally just chains. Okay. And he's going to chain with Elena, so we'll do LB, LB, and we're just going to annihilate this boss. Like, and Malphasie's going to like do it all by herself, basically. And there you go, easy peasy. Yeah, 5.5 bill. Yeah, okay. More than doubled the necessary damage to kill this boss. Massive overkill. So yeah, plenty of room if your units are not that strong, or if you've only got like an EX1 Malphasie. Don't worry. I mean, look at that. Jeez. Malphasie just did 3 billion by herself. So yeah, and you know, this is her Clash of Wills, so of course she's going to be like the strongest unit to bring into this fight. But yeah, if you got yourself a Malphasie, you should be able to clear this one up to level 99 pretty simply, pretty easily. But yeah, so I mean, there's the spread. Elena and Ibarra are just icing on the cake there. And Malphasie gets this one done, easy peasy. She's definitely a strong unit, especially for this fight, or you know, on any wind fight. But yep, there we go. Let's see if I got any good rewards. Probably not. Oh hey, a ticket. All right, I will take that. Yes, I'm all about tickets and lapis now for these rewards. That's pretty much all I want anymore from these. But yeah, so there you go. That's the team. If your team is as strong as mine, like honestly, I probably could have turned on some of these mods. You could turn on like the attack and mag mod, probably turn on like defense and spirit, you know, reduced damage limit boost for various chains. Oh wow, that's a new one. That's a new modifier, reducing the chain limit boost. Huh, that's pretty cool. All right, well, I'll have fun playing with that when I actually try my rank 1 clear. But yeah, so there it is. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. Thank you for following me. Stay tuned. I'll definitely do more level 99 no mods clears with different teams for you guys, especially for those of you that were not lucky enough to pull a Malphasie from your pools. I feel for you guys if you went in for her. I've already heard from several friends on my Discord and on the YouTube comments saying that they did not have very good luck on their Malphasie pulls, and I feel for you. Hopefully your luck turns around and she'll come to you in due time. But yeah, once again, thank you for following me, and I will see you on the other side.